what's going on out there, friends? Hopefully everybody's doing well. It's a Wednesday evening. Kind of excited to come on. It's been a while since I've done a live, so I figured I'd come on real quick. Something weird going on here though, because I'm not on my regular page. Why is that the case? So if you're watching on Dustin Sherman for Better Anchorage, trying to see why I can't get it on my regular page, but we'll see here. Huh. Kind of odd that it's not coming up on my regular page. So, can't correct that. Huh. Well, it says it's sending it, but it's not getting there, so I'll go back over and we'll send it to my page. Give me 1 second here, folks. I apologize for any delays. Page. And over. Oh my God. What's going on? There it is. It looks like it's actually on there now, so. Huh. Weird. So, yeah, that's kind of strange. The program I usually use to stream to my Facebook page is not streaming to my Facebook page. It is to my other ones, but it's not streaming to my normal one. Huh. I don't know. I'm probably getting screwed with. Who knows? It tends to happen, I guess, once in a while. So whatever. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well out there. It is a Wednesday night. We do have some busy stuff coming up this week. There is a rally tomorrow from 5 to 7, I think, here in Anchorage, and it's going to be against the mask mandate, against vaccinations, forced vaccinations. It will be out on Tudor and Elmore. Last time they had a rally there, it was a big one. They had 200-300 people. Hopefully that this one will be bigger. And then I'm actually running a meeting in Eagle River tomorrow night, kind of a preppers meeting. If you've been paying attention to what's going on across the pond in Afghanistan, we just brought a whole bunch of people from Afghanistan over to Texas, and the Taliban has now taken over Afghanistan again. So all the things that we fought for the last 20 years have all been for naught. And we are now back in the same place we were during 9/11. So lots of things politically that have happened. Lots of things. War pipe has happened. I've watched some videos that were pretty incredible. What's going on? It looks like my video locked up. Hopefully it's still working. It looks like it's still up, so that's good. Click on it and make sure it's still going here. That's so weird that it's not wanting to stream over there. Huh. Weird. Anyway, I'll go ahead and keep going. This video is actually on my page now, so anyway, I'm going to be running a meeting in Eagle River tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And it'll be run from 7 till whenever we get done. I'm going to kind of show people different types of prepping, things that they can get, radios, things that they can carry in their backpack, kind of go over that, discuss some local things, try and get a little bit more people motivated to get out and you know, use your rights and things like that. You know, I've done a lot of stuff over the last 2 years, and I kind of have a little bit of the idea of the layout of the ground, the area. And also tomorrow I'm going to be meeting with Kelly Chewbacca for a little bit and get a chance to do a one-on-one and ask her some questions, which I'm excited for. Get to know her a little bit better. And I did get to see her last week and got a chance to talk to her a little bit in a group setting. And this will be a little bit more one-on-one and give me a little more chance to ask some questions that I want to ask, and a few other people have asked me to ask. So we will do our best to get to some of those answers. But and then this weekend at the Harley Davidson dealership here in town, House of Harley Davidson, we are having a Blexit event, and it's going to be a kind of a cookout. People can come out and get a burger, get a hot dog, so forth and so on. I think one of our members is planning on making some stuff, so should be a good turnout, and that is running from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So if you're not doing nothing Saturday, come out and meet the executive team members from Blexit. We'll have some swag there, and be able to pass out some information and give you kind of a rundown on what Blexit's doing and what's happening here in Alaska. We're just kind of getting off the ground again here with Blexit, and we want to be able to get as many volunteers and signups as we can. It's important that we get out and we start helping the community as much as we can. So show up to the Blexit event. It's this Saturday from 4 to 6 at House of Harley Davidson. I want to thank Dia for allowing us to go out there and put on an event, and it should be a good time. It's going to be in the back lot of the Harley Davidson dealership. So come on out and see us and meet us and hang out with us for a little bit and get to know us. And you get to come out and meet all the different team members and Tom, our state leader or state director, would love to talk to you. So come on out. There's been a lot of stuff that's been going on. I mean, you know, the stuff in Afghanistan is just kind of the tip of the iceberg. It looks like China wants Taiwan back, and they're willing to fight our people that are there to get it. So that's it's kind of a scary proposition. I mean, you know, China obviously outnumbers us when it comes to troops and how many they have, and you know, that's kind of a dangerous scenario. I mean, they want Taiwan back. So I mean, what do we do? You know, I'm a little worried that with Biden in the White House, you know, he's kind of like a wet rag. I mean, the guy doesn't really want to do anything, and we learned that from the Obama administration when he was in there. They didn't really want to drop any bombs or do any major damage. Now, here's the one thing that I wish that they would understand. The Taliban is 99% in Afghanistan. You have all those leaders, you have all those fighters in one location. You know, if you're going to go out and do anything and you're going to, you know, defend Afghanistan at all, we're sending troops over there. Right now would be the perfect time to take out the Taliban. I mean, you've got all those people in one area. I know that there's a lot of civilians and stuff like that there too, but you know, send over the whole platoon of Marines and see what happens. You know, it's not like these guys are hiding. I mean, they're all running around with guns and they're taking guns off everybody else, and it's going to be pretty obvious who the fighters are. So Keith Brito, he's watching. See what we got. We got Tony Glanville, Derek Hewitt, Gary Reeves, Keith Brito, Richard Rosendale, Vanessa Linscomb. Let's see if this pops that back up again. Why it's not wanting to send over to my main page, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. We're kind of in a weird period with the COVID stuff and everything else, but I got to say this. So shame on the Taliban for, you know, going out there and doing what they did in Kabul and not wearing masks and spreading COVID. And maybe we should send some Karens over there and take care of that, because they are sure willing to say some stuff over here to people here. Maybe we should send over a bunch of Karens and they'll just whip the Taliban right into shape. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's kind of comical, but I don't know. You know, I mean, we got a commander in chief that is definitely not a commander in chief. He's like one of the worst. Let's see here, one of the worst people that we could possibly have in the White House, and it's at wartime. I look at it like they've literally declared war in Afghanistan, whether it's against us or whether it's against the Afghan people. It's a war. And it's pretty ridiculous that we're in the middle of trying to get out of there, and they have the whole airport and they have the whole area surrounded. And I watched a video today where they were actually, I think it was in the embassy, and they were smashing computers, and they were trying to get rid of all the information that that the Taliban can crack and everything else. I mean, it's pretty dicey over there. This video lasted, I think, it was roughly 26 minutes, but it showed this guy walking around the compound there, and there was big racks of guns and a whole bunch of other crap that basically is going to be left there. Not to mention the vehicles, not to mention the drones, MRAPs, helicopters, all that kind of stuff that the military ended up leaving there, which, by the way, we, the people, the taxpayers, paid for. So thanks, Biden, for screwing us entirely and allowing the Taliban to have our equipment. They can now, here's the scary thing, is if China gets involved with the Taliban, which we pretty much know that they're going to, same thing with Russia, they can reverse engineer everything that we just left. So I kind of look at the worst case scenario on this stuff. What happens if the Taliban or China or Russia decides to send one of those things over here on a ship of some kind, and it ends up looking like one of ours and ends up going on attack. Drones are pretty scary idea. So that worries me in itself. Now we're handing them drones and they can reverse engineer all that stuff and end up killing a bunch of people. Now, not only are we in the shape that we're in as far as getting out of Afghanistan, but Biden left thousands of people there of our own. And not only that, but the people over there that were helping us. I do know that there was already one person that was taken out in the streets and hung. I read a message about it. They guess they cut the guy's arms off, melted his DOD badge into his chest, and hung him, and then killed his family, except for his youngest daughter, and then they sold the youngest daughter. So that's what you're looking at over in Afghanistan right now. It's pretty sickening. I can't imagine what life is like over there. I don't know if people are not seeing my live or what's going on. Huh. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to start it up back again, see if I get my regular Facebook page back up. I'll catch y'all here in just a bit.